Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we have a new offering from Olight. This is the Arkflex. Now, I'm very excited to show you guys this light. I want to say thank you right off the bat to Olight for sending this light out for review. Let's go ahead and take a look at the side of the package. You can see there is a QR code there. So if you need to learn more or get on board with Olight, you can scan that. And then on the other side of the package, you can see that this Arkflex comes with a 2-year warranty. Now, the current retail price at the time of me filming this video for these is $79.99. However, they do have an upcoming Christmas 2023 sale. You can pick these up on that sale for $55.99. After that sale, the price will probably go back up. So let's take a look at the back of the package. Feel free to pause your screen if you want to read any of this information. There are some of the specifications. I will be talking about all of this stuff in the video here today. So let's go ahead and open the package. You can see that there's this little plastic tab. We're just going to pull that little plastic, it's like a tape, pull that off, and that gives us the ability to open the package from the top. So very nice. You see this yellow tab, very easy. You can just pull this out and it pulls out like a drawer. There's nothing left in the package. Now, the first thing that we see here is this README card. It's talking about unlocking the light, talking about charging it. You will have a magnetic charger, so you can plug that in. It'll turn red when charging and green when charging is complete. So right here it talks about don't disassemble, and it talks about the tilting head portion of the flashlight, that is a gentle spot to handle with care. So let's go ahead and take this card off. You can see the user manual right here. Very nice. And there's also a safety warnings manual. So we'll set those aside. It does come with an MCC1 charging cable. So you have USB-A to 1 amp charging. So very nice that they include that. And then flipping it over, we can take a look at the light itself. Now, it says this product ships in lockout mode. Make sure that you unlock it. So there is redundancies on some of their stuff. But let's take a look. Very nice looking oval shaped flashlight. Nice jimping on the sides of the flashlight. You got some little finger grooves, and then on the other side there is the switch. On the bottom it has a standard MCC magnetic charging port. And then on the top of the light you can see that we have dual LEDs. It does have a dual direction pocket clip, which gives you a pretty deep carry. And this thing being an oval shaped, it's a very thin pattern, so it's not real thick to put down into your pants. In fact, if we want to talk about the length and specs of the light right off the bat, we are 4.25 inches by 1.18 inches, and it's 0.47 inches thick. If we want to talk about that in millimeters, it is 108 millimeters long, 30 millimeters wide, and 12 millimeters thick. Now right there you can see that there is some power level indicators. You have a series of different things. I'll talk about that a little bit more in the video. So we can actually tilt the head forward, and you can make this like a 90-degree light. So very cool. If you're wearing a backpack and you have a strap across your chest, you can take that big deep pocket clip and look at how deep it'll fall right there to the top. So you could use this as a 90-degree light, or you could fold that up and use it as a standard light. Now, it does come shipped in lockout mode like they said. So to unlock the light, we're just going to push and hold until we see the lowest setting. This is moonlight mode. This is 1.5 lumens. This gives us 2 meters of throw, and on this setting it'll last for 10 days. Cycling through the modes, we're push and hold. We'll jump up to low. This is 15 lumens. This will last 36 hours. That's 1.5 days. And it gives us 10 meters of throw, 30 on the candela. You can push and hold a little further and get up to the medium mode. This is 100 lumens for just shy of 7 hours. So you actually get 6 hours and 50 minutes of runtime, 28 meters of throw, and 210 on the candela. Now if we push and hold a little further, we're going to jump up to high of 400 lumens. This will last for 90 minutes. That's 1.5 hours. It gives you 55 meters of throw, 770 on the candela. Now after that hour and a half, it will drop down to 60 lumens to prevent overheating, and it'll stay at that 60 lumen level for 10 additional minutes. Now if you double press, you can see we jump up to 1000 lumens of turbo. That'll stay there for 4 minutes. We'll get 85 meters of throw, 1900 on the candela, and then after that 4 minutes it steps down to high of 400 lumens, and it stays there for 90 minutes. That's an hour and a half. So excellent. Now this light does have a strobe, so we can triple press 1, 2, 3, and you can see the strobe is very disorienting. It doesn't specify any run times or anything like that on the strobe. A single press will turn the light off, and then another single press will bring us back to high, because this light does have a memory, but it won't memorize turbo or strobe. So high was the last mode accessed before turbo or strobe. So if we were to go down to, let's say for example, this moonlight mode, and if we turn the light off, look, it will come right back to moonlight mode. So it does remember the moonlight mode on the memory. So it'll remember moonlight mode, low, medium, or high, not turbo and not strobe. It does have, like I mentioned, that 90-degree articulating head. That is fantastic, very nice. And another thing that I like about this is it's equal from the top to the bottom, so the dimensions are the same. It's very space efficient. I like that they did that. It's very easy to wear because it doesn't take a lot of room. It feels similar to the arc field when you're carrying it. And this light packs a punch. As I showed you, it has 5 different brightness levels plus a strobe. This is a must-have versatile light if you're looking for something like this out there. Easily accessible and durable because this is a metal switch. You can find it very easily. Very nice. Now the weight of this light, it's 3.56 ounces or 101 grams. It does have a built-in lithium polymer battery that has a capacity of 1050 milliamp hour. It does have an impact resistance down to 1 meter because of this tilting head, and it's IPX7 waterproof, so it still can go underwater. Now on the side of the light you see these 4 different power level indicators. Those are telling us the battery condition in real time. So if you have a single red indicator, that's telling us that our battery is below 10%. If we have one indicator and it's green, it's telling us that we're between 10 and 25%. If it's got 2 green lit up, we're between 25 and 50%. 3 green lights means 50 to 75%. And as you can see here, we have all 4 green lights illuminated, which means that our battery life is greater than 75%. And I like that this does not turn off. It stays on the whole time, so you can see the status of the battery anytime you want without having to push a button or do anything like that. So it's a very nice function that they add to this Arkflex. Let's go ahead and practice the dunk test. Let's put it down into this water, and we're going to test the IPX7 waterproof rating. And as you can see, the light goes underwater, no problem. Now, if anybody can guess my favorite flavor of ice cream, I'm fresh out of puppies, but I'll give away free kitty cats to anybody that can leave a comment telling me my favorite ice cream. So let's go ahead and see the brightness levels change. So we're going low, medium, high. Let's double press for turbo, triple press for strobe. There we got it. And let's go back to the moonlight mode. And as you can see, this light clearly passes the IPX7 waterproof rating with flying colors. This is a nice little light. It's working fine, no problems. Okay, now we are looking at the Olight Arkflex. We are on moonlight mode. This is 1.5 lumens and it'll last 10 days of runtime. Looking off in the distance, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, if we can see the micro house or not. I don't think so, but let's bump this up. Now we're on low. This is 15 lumens for 36 hours of runtime. You can start to make out the micro house over there a little bit. If I bump up to medium, that changes things drastically. This is 100 lumens of output, and you get 6 hours and 50 minutes of runtime. Now if I push and hold, we're going to jump up to 400 lumens of high for 90 minutes. That's 1.5 hours. Then it steps down to 60 lumens for an additional 10 minutes. Now if I double press, we're going to get into some turbo. 1, 2. There's that 1000 lumen turbo. This is going to run for 4 minutes, and then it'll step down to 400 lumens for an additional 1.5 hours. Now before step down, we're going to get 85 meters of throw. That is a significant amount of light. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the strobe. There's 3 pushes of the button, and there is the strobe. So single press turns the light off, single press will bring us back to high, and then of course you can see the power level indicators all lit up. This is a good pattern. There's low, medium, high, low. Now that you know what you're looking for over there, there's the micro house and stuff, you can kind of see it. There's medium. Medium is the one that kind of gets the job done. Again, that's 100 lumens for just under 7 hours. And then of course high, 400 lumens for 1.5 hours. I like that setting too. And then it steps down to 60 lumens for 10 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed those night shots out of this Arkflex. They've done a good job here. So my final thoughts on this brand new Olight Arkflex. I really like this light. Again, like I mentioned in the video today, if you have a shoulder strap or something like that on a pack, this can serve as a good 90-degree light. Or even if you want to just hook it down on the belt, you have a thickness here which will accommodate a lot of different places where you can mount this light. I think the light is fantastic. I think it's going to work great. If you're interested in the Arkflex, I will put a link in the description box down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.